everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a very simple whispered video. I know you guys like those and I really like making those. So, recently an ASMR artist that I really liked called Delicate ASMR made a video on her channel that she was no longer going to be making videos. She took like a 3-month break and then came back and said that she just didn't enjoy making ASMR videos anymore and she was going to stop, at least for the time being. And that kind of got me reminiscing a little bit about all the ASMR artists that I used to love so much and that are no longer making videos. And I thought it would be nice to see kind of who you guys remember from back in the day if you've been watching ASMR for years like I have, and just like who you guys miss. I'd be really interested to know that, and I wanted to share with you who those people are for me. I really appreciate that Delicate ASMR made that video because a lot of these ASMR artists kind of just disappeared. And I always think it's nicer. I can't really say that. I don't know how long this video is going to be because I honestly don't know the reasons for most of them why they're gone. And I never want to judge that. I'm sure they have a very good reason, and sometimes it is genuinely, and I think probably in most cases, it is genuinely just a case of I don't feel like making them anymore. I think it's nice to have an announcement so that we kind of know, hey, this person is still alive, but they just didn't want to make videos anymore. But I also understand that you just kind of leave one day. I will say all these channels are still up as far as I know. Like, none of them took down their channel completely. They're just not uploading videos to it anymore. So the first channel that I want to mention, and I've talked about her a few times before, that she is like my ultimate favorite ASMR artist, and that is Cosmic Tingles. She made occasional videos recently, like she did like the odd one here and there. She made a few in a row where I was like, yeah, she's back, but now she hasn't made one in a while again, so I don't think she's back. I know that she kind of went through a hard time. She posted about this publicly on her Twitter, where a few years ago her mom got really sick. She lived in, like, Cosmic Tingles herself, she lives in San Diego, and her mom lived in New York. And her mom became really sick and moved down to San Diego to be closer to her so she could help take care of her. And I know she then left YouTube for a long time. She then did announce on Twitter, I think 1 or 2 years later, that her mom sadly passed away. And so I fully understand that she's been grieving. And then I think about another year later, she started uploading again, but again, like very sporadically. It's like a video here or there. And then nothing again for the last few months. So, again, I don't really need to know the reason that they stop uploading. It's none of my business, and they're perfectly allowed to stop uploading. But I loved her channel so much. Interestingly, I think 4 out of the 5 channels on this list were very big on role plays, and it's interesting. I much prefer to watch simple whispered videos. I also prefer to make them. I don't feel very comfortable making role plays, but lately I've been getting into role plays a lot more. I've been watching certain channels that do role plays and actually really enjoying them, and sometimes I get like the itch to try one, but I feel so uncomfortable making them. I think it's always noticeable, so I don't think I'm gonna do one anytime soon. But I have been enjoying them lately. But back when I started watching ASMR, that was pretty much the majority of what it was role plays. That's most of what I could find, and so I kind of just assumed that most of ASMR was role plays, and I just watched that, and she was really, really good at them. She has a couple of role plays that I still have in my favorites list and I go back to regularly to watch. I also thought she had a really, really good voice, both soft-spoken and whispered. Like, I loved listening to both kinds of videos. And I think she had a really nice aura. She came across as a very nice person. So, yeah, I really, really miss her videos. I kind of hope she comes back one day, but I also totally understand if she doesn't. I never found that she got quite the amount of subscribers that she deserved. Like, she has a couple of videos with well over 1 million views, but I think she ended up getting 200 something thousand subscribers, and then of course that's kind of where it stayed because she stopped making videos. But I felt even back then that she should have had like 1 million subscribers. I think she was so good. She might have gotten there if she'd kept going, but I don't think for her that was ever the intention. But yeah, I think she's really great. I will link my favorite videos of each of them in the description box down below so you can take a look at it. Yeah, and then the second ASMR artist on my list is NeonIndieGirl. She was, for me, it was more about her mouth sounds and the way she talked than anything else. She did a couple of role plays, but she was I think she was only 16 when she started her channel, and her role plays were very basic, like they were in her bedroom, just like with her normal background. But really liked some of them. However, my favorites of her, probably not her role plays, but her show and tells and just regular talking videos, because I really liked hearing her talk. She was always a little bit spotty with uploading. I think she admitted that as well. But she pretty much stopped uploading when she went to college. She was going to college away from home. She's from Australia. She was going to college in a different state than her home state, I think. Was it a different state? Maybe it wasn't, but it was too far from home. Like, she was moving to a dorm or student housing there anyway. And really didn't upload much since. I think she uploaded maybe 2 or 3 videos since. She uploaded one a few months ago to say that she had actually left college. She was no longer in it, and I think she'd gotten a job. She said she was writing for a TV show or something, which sounded really interesting. And again, I thought, oh, she's not in college anymore. She might have more time to record now, but she has not uploaded since that video. I don't know if she's ever going to come back. She also has over 100,000 subscribers. But yeah, I don't know. She just kind of, I think with her, it genuinely just is life. Partially being really busy, which I can totally relate to at the moment, and partially maybe not wanting to record, which I can honestly also relate to. My not recording a lot at the moment is split 50-50 between having ridiculous hours at work and having no will to do it. It's like I just can't find the motivation because I'm so busy. So I can totally relate that not wanting to record videos is a thing. As much as you enjoy having a channel and as much as you enjoy being creative, I love editing videos. It's like my favorite part. I could edit videos all day, but the actual recording I find challenging. Sometimes I have to really build myself up to do it. So I can totally understand that. But I did really love her videos and the way she talked and her energy. She was a teenager at the time, but she was a very happy, energetic person, I always found. So I really miss her channel. And then the third channel is Cute by channels never actually had the name ASMR in their channel. Cute Bunny was a girl from Greece who lived in Australia. She had a very interesting accent when she spoke English, but she had the greatest voice. She had a little bit, I think, the voice of Latte ASMR. I love Latte ASMR because of her voice. And I feel like Cute Bunny had a very similar voice. She probably had my favorite ASMR voice. I loved listening to it. Around the time she stopped uploading, she had around 100,000 subscribers. Again, I think she could have been huge. I know with her, she got married in the last few months of her uploading, and she actually took a few months off because she had to travel back to Greece to get married there and do the whole arrangements and stuff. And in the last video she uploaded, she made a note in the description box that she felt like she wasn't growing anymore as an ASMR artist. Now, of course, everyone commented on that, saying that they all loved her and loved her voice so much, and that it really didn't matter to them what kind of videos she made. But I felt like she was kind of a little bit burned out with her channel and didn't really, again, probably didn't have motivation for it anymore. It could also very well be that she started a family in the meantime and that she just doesn't have the will to do it anymore. And I really hope that that's the case for her and that she's really happy. But I do miss her videos a lot. She had some great videos. She had a lot of role plays that I really enjoyed watching. And I always felt, I think one of the reasons that I loved her videos so much is because I always felt she was nervous. As strange as that sounds, because normally watching nervous people makes me nervous, but she always had this little bit of innocence and nervousness about her when she was doing a role play. She wasn't like the seasoned ASMR artist who's been doing this her whole life. You felt that she was always kind of like searching for her words, and obviously it wasn't her first language, and I always really appreciated that about her, that she still put a lot of effort into it and still got nervous for it. So yeah, I will again link her video down below. And then the fourth channel is ASMRrequests, so I'm sure a lot of you will know. She was a very big channel. I have to actually check for a minute when she last uploaded, because I don't want to tell lies, but I'm pretty sure that she hasn't uploaded in a long time. Yeah, no, her last one was a year ago. And even before that, I think she left like a year, or at least many months in between each video. I think I actually forgot to look. I think she's on like 600,000 or 700,000 subscribers. She was very, she did a collaboration back in the day with Heather Feather and Gentle Whispering, so I think a lot of people know who she is. And I loved her voice. She had such a soothing, calm voice for ASMR. She did a lot of science type stuff, like whispering science facts and doing science role plays, which I really appreciated because I love science. I know that a few years ago she started up her own company, and that's kind of the time when she stopped uploading frequently and then just stopped altogether. I don't know if she still has that company and it's going so well that she's just investing all her time in that. I really hope so. But I do miss her videos. She also had a very young son at the time of her channel. I don't even know if that's a reason, but regardless, yeah, I really miss her videos. And then the last one, who only recently quit, and I mentioned her channel quite a few times in my videos as well, is Cara ASMR. She announced, I don't know if if many people know that she quit. She announced it on Twitter in the summer that she was stepping down from YouTube. And again, she had been very spotty in her uploads and had mentioned before taking a few mental breaks and not necessarily enjoying it that much anymore. So I kind of saw it coming a little bit, but I'm still really sad about it. She did a lot of just whispering videos, a lot of book videos, and I could really enjoy just sitting down and listening to her. She was a big Harry Potter fan, which I also really loved. And I hope she's okay. She's been very quiet on social media as well. And, haven't really seen much of her, so I can only hope that she's doing okay. But she did announce it on Twitter, which I didn't know. I went and checked one of her last videos and it's like 5 months ago. And then in the comments someone said, well, she actually announced it on Twitter, and then I saw it on her Twitter that she said she was stepping down from YouTube. Again, really appreciate that she announced it. Maybe not that many of her subscribers know about it, but I still appreciate that she announced it so that people just kind of know a little bit what's going on. But all of their videos are still up. Like, I regularly go back and watch some of their older videos. They pretty much all have videos in my favorites playlist that I regularly rewatch. And I hope whatever reason they had, that they're happy and that they're doing really well, and that maybe one day they'll come back to making ASMR videos. Who knows? But I would love to hear who you guys miss down below. I know that, if I'm pronouncing it right, is it Veni Vidi Vulpes? She was one of the very first. Whenever I hear a lot of people say that they really miss her. I never watched her, so I don't really know much about her, but I'd love to know if there's any others that you guys really miss who still have their videos up. Maybe I can discover new retired ASMR artists. Who knows? One shout out that I do want to give is to Accidentally Graceful ASMR. She definitely took a break for a while. I think she was off YouTube for like 2 years, and I really thought I was going to have to add her to this list at some point, but she started uploading again a few months ago and is uploading quite frequently, and I love her. She's a really funny person. She's really sweet, and I think she also has a really great voice to listen to, so do yourself a favor and go check her out if you don't know her already. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys, as always, so much for watching, and I will see you